John Cope here with
Launch and Larry.
And we are at CRT Transmissions, Cope Racing Transmissions. Today's date is what? 02/02/2020. And we're here today to talk to Larry about his Bad Fish car. It's a 69 Barracuda, right? Yep. And before you watch the video, if you like what you see and you want to subscribe, make sure you go down and you click the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell.
Oh, props.
All right.
Look at that.
My good buddy Larry. I'll start off. I've known Larry and his family since US 40 Open in 94, 93, I think. Yep. And he started racing that red Cuda. His father did. And it was me, Larry Sr., I call him Larry Jr., and who?
Frankie Wawa.
Frankie Wawa. Wait, speaking of which, where's Frankie Wawa nowadays?
Oh, he's got a...
Do you see him out there anywhere?
No.
No, I don't either.
He does have a badass start, though.
He does?
Oh, yeah.
Small block?
Small block, of course. I've turned him, too, as
man.
well as you.
Oh.
Yep.
So anyways, a lot of you guys might know this car. It has a pretty good history that he's made going around the country with doing wheel stands and whatnot. The really cool thing about Larry's car is he runs our 904 transmission with our trans brake and a lot of good pieces on the inside. So I'm going to ask Larry a couple questions about your car. Even though I know everything, but we're letting you know what it is. First, tell us about the big block.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I forgot.
Small block.
Larry's running a small block
Yes.
in a 904.
As my dad used to mess with you all the time, little motor, big wheelies.
No, it's the other
Big
way around.
motor,
The bigger
little
motor, the
wheelies.
bigger wheelie. That's how it goes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay, we'll line up next to each other and see.
So
Get
that's
that
true.
big block put in that.
Yeah, look
RT.
really hard at what the tail lights look like. That's what you'll see.
I'll
Anyways,
have to look. I won't see him again.
Larry is one of those die-hard, 24-hour, I'm racing all the time guy. With the drivetrain, tell us about the motor, tell us about the trans, and the rear end.
It's 360 cubic inch stroke to a 410. Bobo Mendez did the motor back in the day.
Which is Mendez Motorsports out of Lowell, Indiana.
Yep, and it's got Indy heads on it, a sheet metal intake, two 750s on it, and we run the famous 904 and a PTC converter, 5500 stall.
Today is February 2nd, 2020, and it's got to be, what, 55 degrees out there?
We're in t-shirts
You
with the
could
doors
not
open.
ask for a better day to do a photo shoot. And I got to give a shout out to a nickname, our buddy Nick in the background behind the camera. If it wasn't for him, these videos wouldn't turn out so good. And also, Big Russ. You guys might know Russ is the diesel freak. He's got the 07 Russ? 08. An 08 Hemi in it. Oh no, that one's a diesel. So, all right, what else? Let's talk about the big story.
Oh,
The
okay.
story that you like to tell. This is going to be great, guys. You're going to love it.
So, in 12, okay, we're at the wheel stand contest in Byron, and so I'm doing some passes on the car. Well, it would be Saturday. During the day, I make some test hits, trying to get the car dialed in, launch a car, put it on the bumper, goes out, and it hits something on the track or whatever happened. It turned, I had to get out of it, got out of it quick, slammed down, broke my trans case, cracked the whole case. I'm like, the contest is tomorrow. What am I going to do?
This was Saturday night.
This was Saturday night.
Saturday night. Now, I was in Cedar Lake at the time at my first shop.
Yep.
He is in, what city is that?
I'm in Byron, Illinois.
Which is really close to the Wisconsin border. That's on the other side of Chicago.
Yeah, past Rockford.
What, 3-hour drive
right
between
by
here and
Rockford.
there?
Yeah, at least 3 hours.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so I called John, said, hey man, cracked my case in the trans.
I was in bed, by the way,
What
ready to
can
go
we
to
do?
sleep and
Yeah,
kiss
it's
my
like-
wife on the
yeah,
cheek.
It's like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
He
And
already
this,
ate
and
dinner
this
and he's
guy,
in bed.
ring, hello?
Johnny, we need to do something. You got another trans to throw in here? So he's like, just load it up, bring it to the shop, we'll take care of it.
Yeah, I went there in my pajamas, by the way.
Yeah, which was not a good sight. Not a good sight. But,
I had my Snoopy pajamas on
and
my Superman underoos.
so
Finish the story.
I bring the car out there, and we pull the trans out, put it up on the lift, pull the trans out, gut the trans, put all my guts in another case, put it all back in. I get back to Byron, Zach was with me too. He
Yeah.
came with me and helped.
Yep.
And so we drive, we're there till midnight? Midnight, right
Probably.
around midnight or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
And then I drive all the way back,
Back to
And
Byron
back
for
to
the
Byron.
Sunday race.
get a couple hours of sleep, whatever, wake up. And the first pass I make, 8th mile wheelie. Set the record at the time and win the contest, win 12 grand.
Which you'll see videos of this. We'll post videos.
Yep. So obviously, trans were put back together perfectly
I guess so.
because bam,
Was I drinking that night?
got it done.
Oh, you know, I forgot. I don't drink. I'm just goofy as it is.
I think you were high on Mountain
Yeah,
Dew.
that could have been, yeah. And so, you won.
Won the contest.
He won the whole event, which
12 grand.
was 12 G's. I remember
I
seeing
should
the
have brought my
videos.
giant check.
I tell you what, I remember when you got back and all those videos were posted on YouTube. This guy had a grin from eye to eye. His mother was there.
Yeah, everybody was
His family was there, and I thought to myself, man, that I felt bad for not going, you know. And you were taking those T-shirts and whipping them in the crowd.
Yeah, it was a good time.
That definitely was the highlight of your
It
career.
was, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yep.
Definitely the highlight of your career. So
How many trans guys do you know that will open up the shop in the middle of the night on Saturday and get your car done, no problem?
yeah.
You know, let me give you some, you know, hey.
Yeah, that was fun. It was for you, anyways.
It was a
I had to go to work. So, anyways, what else do we want to say about your car? Let's talk about this car. That was the Badfish 1.
Yep.
This is Badfish 2. Tell everybody a little bit what you got going on with this car, and how long it took, and what you got going, and how do you think it's going to react with the new motor?
So, the old car, I was doing wheelies at, shoot, I can't remember what track it was, but it was a place, I got a little cocky in what I was doing, and,
No, that would never happen.
oh yeah, way cocky.
Oh,
I
no.
never thought it would wreck the
Oh, no,
car.
no, no, no.
You know, I went and I sprayed the car. It was the first time I ever sprayed the car, put nitrous to it. And it went straight up, turned left, came back down, was straight. By the time I looked over, it was hitting the wall. Drove up over the wall, hit a pole, spun backwards, wrecked the car.
He was going backwards on the guardrail for a couple hundred feet.
Well, 300 feet.
Yeah, you guys will also see the video of that. We'll post that too.
And so I wrecked the car. I'm like, okay, well, you know. I ended up buying this car out of Texas. We drove out to Texas. I bought the car, test drove it, and shipped it back. Took it to the track right away. It had a big block in it. Had to get rid of that.
And it was like 8 seconds
It
too,
went
really.
976 off the trailer, 976 with like a 3-foot wheelie without touching the car at all. So then I gutted the car. Sold all the big block junk out of there, 727 junk, you know, and put my stuff in there. And thanks to Glass Tech, Payless Auto Body, you know, CRT, of course, he redid the trans in it again, you know, went over it. But actually, after the crash, the trans was fine.
I know. You wouldn't think, you'd think that the transmission would be toast, but it was good. I put seals and gaskets in it and a new filter.
And I mean, I
away we
had
go.
the car going backwards and hitting the gas to try and stop the car because the tires are spinning, going forwards, and I'm trying to stop the car.
Yeah,
And everything was fine in there.
yeah.
But I gutted everything. This car was, when I got it, went like 976. It weighed like 3,200 pounds. So now with the Glass Tech stuff on there, and I gutted everything, and I took the firewall, recessed the firewall back. It's chassis from the torsion bars back. It's like 2,200 pounds.
And my favorite item on the car has got to be the zoomies. I mean, how many times, you ever see zoomies on a small block?
No.
I mean, it's really a trick car. So when do you think that people will be able to see the car debut, or do you have an idea about when you're going to have it ready to go?
I'll be out this spring.
In
you
this
know,
year,
testing it, yeah.
in 2020.
Testing it and playing around with
Okay,
it. And,
good.
you know, I'll probably
So-
end up going to I want to go to Woodward and do a wheelie on Woodward
No
for the
kidding.
Dream Cruise.
You hear
I
that?
want to go to Roadkill. I'd love to go to Roadkill.
Yes.
Spank a little wheelie on the
Yeah.
street out there at Roadkill. That'd be cool.
We'll
Roadkill nights.
take the fish and Mr. Haney.
I know. We could take the fish with Mr. Haney. I could just
Yeah.
leave my truck at home.
All right, so, all right, well, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching, and if you guys got any questions for me or for Larry, just leave your comments down in the bottom. If you like the video, go ahead and click us like, and subscribe.